Hey, Vlad here, devinside.com. This is the final video in this series. In fact, it's a bonus because the original list of the 10 things that I wanted to talk about had only 10 items, but we made an off by one error and now we have to pay the price. This video is about enjoying software, and it is also a sneak peek into the next series. Strictly speaking, this one is not going to be an educational video. It's a rather fun one. It's almost like a celebration of the fact that I committed to making videos and didn't give up. Yet. Anyways, even though most of the video is fun oriented, there is this one serious thing that I would like to mention before we continue. As of right now, which is the summer of 2017, my channel has 23 subscribers, and most of you are my family and friends or colleagues who just want to see me on camera. And I'm thankful for any support I can get. However, most of you don't want to become developers, and even though that's absolutely fine, this message is not for you. It's for someone who is actually considering a career in software after watching my videos. If you're someone like that, someone who I managed to convince that it is actually doable, please reach out to me in the comments below. Just say hi. And since this video will stay online as long as YouTube exists, and you might be watching it a few years from now, my request applies to you as well. Please let me know in the comments below if you're considering to become a developer. It would mean the world to me, more than you know. Alright, enough with the serious stuff. Including this one, I've uploaded 13 videos to YouTube, which was a lot of work and I have to admit, not always fun. I sometimes wanted to do something else instead, something fun. And you know what's fun? Building things. Sure, I also have a full-time job as a developer, but it's just not the same. I guess they call it work for a reason. By the way, do you know what sucks most about making videos? I can't listen to the music while I'm doing it. I can't listen when I write the script, I can't listen when I record, and I also can't listen when I edit. As I mentioned back in this video, music is really important to me, so I started brainstorming how can I combine music, programming, and YouTube in one project, and I came up with this. This is Sublime-text, which is a really cool text editor that I'm using pretty much anytime I need to write anything, from emails to scripts for my videos all the way to code. And this is Spotify, which is a very well-known streaming service for music. So in the next series, yes, you and I, are going to write a plugin for Sublime-text. It will connect to your Spotify account and display the song that you're currently playing in the status bar of Sublime-text. Isn't that cool? See, my desk looks like this. Spotify is all the way to the left and Sublime is all the way to the right. This is clearly a problem that needed to be solved. We get to build a cool thing, you get to learn something, I get to listen to the music, and I can make a video about it. It's perfect. Sometimes I even amaze myself. As someone who has never written a single line of code in your life, this project might be a little bit overwhelming for you. And even though it will be beginner friendly, I have to be honest with you, I won't be able to explain every little thing in detail. However, your goal is not to understand everything. Your goal is to absorb the whole process of building an application from scratch, get a general idea of which tools are necessary, absorb the lifecycle of the application, and so on. And my goal is to enjoy the heck out of it, which I intend to do. Most importantly though, I will try to do my best to show you how the advice that I have given you in this series is applied in practice. The Sublime Spotify series will be made in a tutorial style, which should help me grow my audience a bit. Please continue watching this series even if it's hard to follow, since I will use it as a reference many times in the future. One other thing before I leave. Every time I watch a really good video tutorial on YouTube, I get this feeling that the presenter must be some kind of expert in this respective topic, which is usually far away from the truth. I imagine that most of my videos in the next series will be done in a similar educational style, but in order to avoid this expert syndrome, the last video will be different. I will tell you the story of how the plugin was developed the first time I built it, to prove to you that you can do it as well by following the advice that I have given you throughout this series. By the way, the plugins for Sublime-text are written in Python 3, so you might want to look for a few basic getting started tutorials on the internet so that you're not completely lost. Alrighty then, it's Vlad, devinside.com. Don't forget to subscribe and most importantly, cue the excitement.